One of my favorite things to collect are police cars, particularly international police cars like this Majorette GTR in Dubai police livery. And I've had a few other international police cars hanging around for a few weeks, maybe even over a month now, that I've never gotten out of the package. So I figured I'd do a quick video here focused on these international police cars, and we'll get them out of the package and take a closer look at them. Start off, we have another Dubai livery car, this Mercedes G-Class from Car, and I don't have any Car G classes to this point, so this is a new casting for me, and I'm having a little difficulty with this box. Okay, there we go. So it looks like this. The wheels on this, it looks a little strange to me. It looks a little out of proportion. I don't know if that's true. The tires just look kind of big. But this, no opening doors on this one, which is a good thing in my book. It looks like it probably does have an opening hood. Yeah, it does. Car typically does do moving parts of some type. But I'm glad that they did not open the doors on this. Oh, it looks like maybe the back opens too. Indeed it does. And I think that's broken. No, it's just hinged. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're learning interesting things here. Yeah, so this looks small. Well, I can't. I was going to compare it to this this GTR, but this GTR is large, so that's not going to do any good. Yeah, this has to be quite small. It is. It does not seem to be the scale. I don't know that they have a scale on here. So that's a little bit unfortunate. I had hoped that Car was a brand that kind of stuck to 1/64th scale, but the G Wagon is definitely a much bigger vehicle than this Dodge Charger is, and as you can see here, there's no comparison. This is definitely too small, so that's a little bit unfortunate and a little bit disappointing. Because I have typically liked Car overall with some of the other models that I have. They do a fairly nice GTR, except for it's let down a little bit by the opening doors. But it does have, this is a majorette, so you can see the similarity in the police liveries across the different vehicles. So they are based on real world liveries. I have no idea if the Dubai police actually drive G-Wagons. I mean, they probably do. They have a number of supercars that they use, Lamborghinis and such. They're well known for that. But I don't know. This one's a little disappointing to me. Yeah, it's undersized, and yeah, it's hard to be excited about something when you're disappointed with it. And I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed with this. So, okay. Next, another car. So hopefully we don't have another disappointment here. This one is a less exciting vehicle for sure. Volkswagen Caddy Maxi. So just a Volkswagen van, and this is a police unit. So this to me already looks nicer. It looks like this is probably a little bit small as well, but it doesn't look quite as out of proportion as the G Wagon. But then I'm also completely unfamiliar with this vehicle, so again we get an opening hood, lensed headlights, pretty good detail on the front. Grille looks pretty good. This is, London police livery. It looks like maybe this, yeah, opening hatch. Oh, look, there's something inside. Oh, that's exciting. It's like a gift, surprise gift. It's a little dog. Excellent. Can get him out of the package here. Maybe. This is the world's smallest Ziploc bag. I have never seen a Ziploc bag this tiny before. And I think my fingers are going to prove that incapable of opening it. Oh, got it. All right. He's a cute little fella. Police dog. So let's bring Enzo in, and Enzo can have a dog to sit with him, and that's fun. So it's just open in there otherwise. So that's kind of nice. No suspension or anything on this. There's a spare tire underneath there. So this looks pretty good. I like this one better. This one, I mean, even look at it next to this fan. I mean, it is just too small. This is a big vehicle, and it's unfortunate that it's so small. Normally, scale doesn't really bother me that much, but I think it bothers me more when things are too small than when they're too big. But otherwise, okay. So London Police. This is another era car. This is Audi A6, and also in a UK police livery. This may not be London Police, but no, this is Scotland Police. So, but obviously they're pretty much the same, just different logos. And one other. This is from a brand called Tiny, which is a Chinese diecast brand, and the BMW 5 Series wagon. And this is also a Metropolitan Police, so I'm guessing if this is an accurate livery, it's probably London Police as well. Or it may just be inspired by UK police. Who knows if it's accurate, and I'm sure it's not licensed. But, okay. So that's that, with the excitement of the world's smallest Ziploc bag and our cute little companion for Enzo. See, maybe he can sit on the back of the car. All right. Next up, these really cool Greenlights. Policia Federal. So this is Mexico Federal Police. And I remember last time I was in Mexico, I remember we were driving around there, and you would constantly see convoys of these federal police trucks. When they would have frames on the back, and then there would be like 10 guys standing in the back of each truck with M16s, and there'd be like 3 or 4 of them, rolling down the road all together. We saw that multiple times. I have no idea what what that means. It was always a little bit disturbing when you saw that, but they didn't bother us, and we didn't bother them. So, but yeah, this is a cool one. So I threw away the packaging. It's 2017 Ford F-150 in this Policia Federal livery, which is very cool. And this is a Greenlight, so it actually has very nice inserted details for the headlights. The front end, the grille looks great. Brush guard looks great. Has this funky clear light bar, which is, I wouldn't say great, but it's okay. It doesn't have the whole frame on the back like the trucks that I saw had, but it does have a roll bar here. And some nice detail on the back. License plate. Painted tail lights. Greenlight can do a good job when they really want to. This is a hobby exclusive. So it's I think they may do a little bit better job on the hobby exclusives than they do on their regular releases. These windows look pretty terrible. I guess they're supposed to be tinted, but a lot of Greenlights I've been getting lately have had really funky windows with fingerprints or glue smudges or whatever in them. Yeah, and this is, I think, another example of that. It doesn't look too good, but oh well. The rest of it looks good. The wheels look pretty true, and yeah, it's overall this is awesome. I totally dig this one. Very very cool. And then its companion, the 2017 Dodge Charger, in a similar livery, and these come with these boxes, but these are pointless. I mean, maybe the car would fit in this box. Yeah, that looks like, well, maybe not. And the car might fit in the box, but here's the box for the truck, and yeah, that's not even close. So these are garbage, realistically. I wish companies would stop doing that. It's pointless. But so this was the 2017 Charger in the similar livery. And again, this looks really good. This really nice inserted detail for the taillights. That looks fantastic. Kind of looks like they put all of the effort into this, and the front end is, I mean, the grille looks pretty good, but the headlights are not the best. Looks like they're just painted. But I mean, the Charger is far from my favorite car. In fact, the only ones that I ever pick up are police cars, other than old ones. I do like the Chargers from the 60s and early 70s, but these modern Chargers are not particularly interesting vehicles. But Greenlight's been doing a number of these South American police cars. So these are from Chile, the Chilean police force. They put out a couple of these, and there's a couple more out now. I think there's a truck, in a black truck, in this same Chilean livery. Which I don't know if that's a realistic livery, the black livery. Yeah, it's Greenlight is prone to doing the black bandit kind of things, and the thing that appeals to me about police cars and race cars and all these kind of things are, when they reproduce the real liveries, when they're accurate and they are a nice scale model. That's what I love about them. And Greenlight usually does a pretty good job of that, but not always, because they do have, like I said, the Black Bandit series is a little bit of a different thing. But okay, so fantastic. Love these. I've had these for a while. Very happy to finally get them out of the package. And then one more. This one's cheating a little bit because I don't think this is actually an international livery on here. I don't know what this is. It's just a Chevy truck M1008 1986 with law enforcement officer, and get him out. Yeah, he can go keep Enzo in line, and then the truck. And we can try to zoom in on this and see if we can read this, because I cannot read it. Oh, it actually says agriculture. Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. It doesn't say who, so we can pretend that this is the Agriculture and Consumer Services for the United Kingdom. How about that? Of course, then it's still not a police car. But wait a minute, what did that say? Yeah, Agriculture and Consumer Services, but it has lights on it. Why would a Agriculture and Consumer Services truck have a light bar? Kind of strange. But beyond that, it's a pretty nice truck. Big, kind of chunky front brush guard on the front. Trailer hitch, which looks like it's going to break off at any moment. Definitely not as nice as this. And I think maybe this is an example of, this is like a basic Greenlight release versus the hobby exclusive release, where these cost a little bit extra, and they seem to they all of the ones that I've gotten so far seem to be a little bit better quality than these basic releases. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but it's this is a beautiful truck, other than the windows. But yeah, it's fantastic. This is cool, but it's not really anything special. So, all right, that's all I had for this. I just wanted to show a few international police vehicles and get this stuff out of the package, because I've had it for a while and needed to do that. So I've almost cleared my backlog of stuff. I mean, I still have some stuff, but I had a slow week last week and didn't buy nearly as much as I usually do, so it allowed me to chip away at the backlog a little bit. And otherwise, thank you, and I'll talk to you next time.